Friends, my name is Ashok C. Chala. In this session, we learn the simple if statement in C language. So let us start. And here I share my laptop screen, and here fix the position of that screen. And here I open Turbo C++ for Windows base. Just double two click, and that editor is now open. And here Alt F, and I take new file. And F5 function we can full screen, and here first I write a definition of our program. Write a program to enter two two integer numbers, and then here we can say that find out maximum number. So in your mind, one question, how it's possible simple if we can find which number is greatest or maximum. So that is possible. Here we can implement this definition. Okay, many student difficulty how to develop the C logic. So I give one technique how to develop your logic. First, in your definition, you can find the input. What is the input? So in our definition, we can say that two number enter, that is our input. Then second is a what process is means logic. So process logic you have to. So here maximum two number, which number is maximum. Okay. And third is your output. So output is a which number is maximum, that process and number is print. So find out the maximum number. So like divide and conquer, that is British rules, and we can apply to our C programming. We can divide the or definition in three parts. What is input, what is process means logic, and what is output. So you can understand very well C programming and apply to your typing in Turbo C++ for C programming. But if before you can some rough paperwork, so rough work is there, any like formula is there, any process is there. First you can apply your logic in book and trace dry run method, that is known as you can trace your logic and then apply to type and check your coding. Okay, so that is a best way you can understand the C, develop your logic C program. Okay, so now and here our first, that is document section. Now we can take, and C is a procedure oriented programming. Why? Because we can follow their 6 section. Here is a link section, then document section, then we can apply like here link section. We can apply include the header file like stdio.h. Then after is a definition section is there, global declaration, main section, and then sub function section means user defined function. So C is a procedure oriented programming. You can follow their process, that is known as a, so that C language is known as a procedure oriented programming. POP in IT field, that is known as a short POP, procedure oriented programming. Okay, and C program is known as a group of statement. Like this statement is a directive statement, like our if statement, decision statement, looping statement, declaration variable we can declare, that is known as declaration. When value assigned, that initialization statement. So collection of statement, that is known as a C program. Okay, so now we can include second header file, and that is onio.h. So that full form I can say you standard input output dot h for header file, and console input output, and directive statement. There are two directive statements, include and define directive, and that rules is you cannot provide here any paste, assign and include. Okay, so that is a rules. And many student difficulty why header file is required in link section. So I also give that answer, and alter h for header file. And in this program we can use suppose like printf function. So inbuilt function, there are two type of function, inbuilt and user defined. So we can use in our program to inbuilt function, that type header file is required. Like here is a std in. So that is printf function. Send formatting output. We can print the message and variable value with help of printf function. So that std in, okay, and that declaration is here. Okay, so you can also print like formatting symbol percentage d for decimal and integer number and that argument, that variable name. So there is two use of printf, and I go in index alter f1 function. So here index is appear, and now we can open scanf function. So scanf is std in. We can take value from user side, and here that syntax is there. Like we can give the in double quote formatting symbol and then comma and address ampersand and then variable name, that address given by the compiler. And also we can use one get ch to see our output, and that function role as a taking one character from user side, but we press the enter key, that time that function is meaning taking some value and that come back to our turbo editor, but that not echo the character. So that is benefit, we can take see our output, that is we can use in get ch. But get ch we have to not use because it is a echo to screen. It means that we can type any character that display on the screen, and that is not display on the screen. And then return type is integer, get ch and get che. So that is different between these two functions. That is one character accept both for use of that function. Okay, and now I come back accept key, and here I come back in turbo c++ editor, and now our main section is start, and here I opening and closing brace, that is our start of the programming sign, and that is the end of program in sign in C language. And now we can our definition two integer numbers. So I take here x, then y, and max, that is our output maximum number. And clear screen, I can use clear the screen. Okay, and then give the message to printf function like enter the x value. So that is a x value. You can keep the suitable message from user side. And now scanf function percentage d, because integer data type hold 2 bytes in memory in C language, and percentage d for decimals. So we can comma operator and ampersand and x. So compiler give these two by taking the address, ampersand is a take the address, and that value is stored in the x value. And now I just shift control insert and shift insert, copy and paste. So which is there here, edit menu, copy, control insert, and paste, shift insert, and also cut we can shift delete. Okay, I can also use this. Okay, now come back to our process. Input is here our first technique. Input is now complete. We can scan our two variable, that is and that section. In main section there are two subsection like that. That's either declaration statement, and that is now executable statement. So after here I can any declare variable that give the error in C program, that we can check also that. Okay, now max I can assign the x variable. So max variable is assignment. So its garbage value is gone, because otherwise it is taking the garbage value. Or that is our logic part. So here now our second part process or logic is start. Second we can step follow. And now if condition is required. So first like in I work as a board work. Board is a black one. Here our board is a blue. So let us take syntax of the if condition. If is a condition like, okay, condition. Okay, next opening and closing brace. So we can give opening and closing brace, and here I take like two block statement and then semicolon. So that is a syntax of, and I give slash asterisk, and here I provide the asterisk slash, that is a multi-comment line in C language. So here we can use single comment line here, double slash is a single comment line, and here I use the multi-comment line in C language. So here syntax, that is if, then parenthesis, that is condition, opening close, opening brace, loop, true block of statement, and closing brace. Whenever we can take one statement, there is not required opening and closing brace. All decision statement and all loop statement. And decision statement means that our if else, nested if else, ladder if, and switch case, that is a also known as a branching statement. Like in real life tree is there, that branch is there. So here true and false branch is there, so that is known as a branching statement. So I previously said that is group of statement, that is known as a C program. Like here our declaration, there is a some process statement is there. Here scan, we can assignment max, that is initialization statement. And then now we can come in the branching statement, and here directive statement. So group of statement, that is known as a C program, and C is a procedure oriented. And in 1972, Dennis Ritchie, who the person developed the C in AT&T's Bell Laboratory, New Jersey, USA. AT&T's American Telegraphic and Telephone, some institute is there that is developed the C language. That company, AT&T's Bell Lab, but person is a Dennis Ritchie. So that is a rules. And here opening closing in all decision and all loop. If one statement there is a no required, but two statement that is compulsory opening and closing brace. So we can use that rules. And I just cut because we can see the edit menu, shift delete is there. So I just cut in between this program, and I just move to here, shift insert. So here is now we can just for reference for you, that is a syntax of if condition. Okay, and now our logic is start. So we can provide the if and y is greater than equal to. So there are 6 relational operator: equal to, not equal to, greater than equal to, less than, and less than equal to. Here we can use, that is a relational operator in C language. So there are 6 relational operator. Okay, so here we can use greater than, equal to. You can also use just greater than. Okay, and I give the max x, and if y is greater than max, then we can take y to max to y variable. So that is our goal, that is logic. If x is greater than, so here we can take x value max, because else part is not, we can take in simple if. So there is a here I also comment, that is a simple if. Okay, simple if statement, or you can say that condition, simple if, we can say that. Okay, so there is no problem, there is single line comment. And here we can provide the brace, there is no error. Okay, and not provide, so there is no error. So there is a compiler, some process for opening and closing. There are 2 statements, that is single statement and that is second statement. So whenever if sure there is one statement, so you cannot apply the brace. We can first take and then remove after one running of our program. Now we can go, our process is complete, that is a logic part. So here logic, I just also define here we can separation, like the here our input is start input, and here I give the logic word, process means logic, and now our output is coming to picture. So here I give the output, and now we can print our maximum number, printf function. There are second use, the maximum number is for one blank colon sign for separation, D for decimal, and that is formatting symbol in C language, and we can max variable, and just we have to provide get ch to see our output at time. Otherwise you can go in those shell, that is also a possibility. I just remove this blank. Okay, and now that is our finish. I save. So default we have to save. In my previous demo lecture I cover how to save in your particular folder. So I directly store in default, because there is not possibility in taking any drive in this editor. In Turbo 7 there is we can, our drive is appear. So here some student is difficulty. What is the give of name of the file? So that is follow the rules of variable. Maximum 8 character. First letter must be alphabet. No any reserved keywords. Not any symbol is allowed in file name, variable name, folder name. All rules you have to apply: folder name, file name, and variable name. Rules of variable in C language. And here I just give like max what C maximum. Okay, so that is our, and I just save. Okay, no problem. I then compile. So here compile alter C, that compile make F9 from shortcut key is there. So here there is no warning, and our max.exe executable file, that name is same here, source file.c, and that store in source folder. Okay, so I just compile and run. Run means alter R, that the shortcut key, control plus F9, both key you can press simultaneously, and we can take 10 and 20. Our message is same, but we can change. Okay, now our value is come. Okay, I just copy and paste. So here is remaining change Y. Okay, and here message also change to Y. There is a problem, so I just save. And then again, if you any change your source file, modify, then you can first save. Okay, F2, that is shortcut key in file, there is short F2, and then compile your program again and then run. That is a process. So now let us check. Yes, no any error, because we can copy and paste. That time be alert, change appropriate variable name, otherwise it taking the error. Okay, so there is a 20 our answer, and now we can take reverse first 20 to x, then 10. So what is yes? So that is a perfect or logic. No any change is required. So here our logic part, and also test here if there is only one statement in if condition. So all decision statement and all loops you can apply these rules. Whenever one statement you cannot apply any brace, but whenever two statement, that is compulsory apply. If you forget, that is taking the error. Okay, so here I just run again and even give some different number. Okay, or value you can say that, like 4 I can, so 9 is maximum. And we can also check reverse. First I gave 4 and then 9, so just greatest is 9. So that is a maximum number. Simple if we condition apply to our logic. So there is a simple logic, and you can understand. I just revised, that is input, that is output, and in between our logic there is 3 statement only. So first we can assign max as a x. So y is greater than equal to max, when then we can take max as a y. So otherwise, if condition is false, so that is statement is remaining. So here if else coding is not to us, so we can just simple if we have to take minimum value or maximum. If you take the minimum, so here just change your operator, there is no problem. So minimum number is there. Here we can accordingly change our variable mi and min. Okay, take above variable. I just show you idea how to minimum number. So you can just change. Here I not require, you can practice to yourself. So I just yes, here our variable mx, yes, now max mx. Okay, so just save, and now let us run for last time and takes previously our value 10 and 20, so there is no problem. And again I run for last time 20 and 10, so both value have to check 10, and then we can say that that number is maximum. So I hope you can understand this simple logic. So there is 3 statement logic, and rules is, remember, if the 2 statement in all if else, nested if else, switch case, ladder if, and for while and do while, there are 3 loops, or main 2 in entry control and exit, there is main category. So you can apply these rules. If you forget in 2 statement, that is taking the error. So here is not required, but you can understand. you can apply in two statement, otherwise forget then taking the error. So that is main reason I can repeat this thing. Okay, so I hope you can understand, and just I close this program. So here I give the technique idea. These three, find your definition: input, process, and output. So also I explain single comment line, double slash, and asterisk, slash asterisk, and asterisk slash. That is a multi comment line that compiler not compile any this of statement. So we can use like a board, blue board. Okay. So I just alter F3, close our file, and alter X to quit this window. And I hope you can understand if statement, and subscribe my channel Ashok C Jalakadi and press the bell icon to never miss any update, and wait for my upcoming video lecture to see programming simple way learn. Okay, thanks. Hare Krishna.